Now, on a more somber note, in terms of comedians, comedian Ralphie May, passed away at age 45. I've mentioned him in the past as well. He's another one that I've heard frequently on the Church of What's Happening Now, Joey Diaz's podcast, and I've also heard him on Adam Carolla's podcast, and I've seen one of his comedy specials. He's a funny dude. If you see him, like, you recognize him, or if you hear him, at least I know I did before I had even seen his, like, stand up. Like, I knew who he was and stuff like that. He had, like, one of these bigger than life personas. Definitely go back and listen to his podcast that he's been on. Funny as fuck to listen to. I liked him on podcasts actually more than I actually liked his stand up, but he definitely has a big following in stand up as well. He's very obese, very, very overweight, and I believe he died of a heart attack. Not positive though, but I believe he did. And I liked the last episode of it was one that he wasn't on, but it was after he passed. And Joey Diaz was close with him, and him, Steve Simone, and Lee Saya were just, like, talking about, like, reminiscing, like, different Ralphie May stories and stuff like that. And Joey always has, like, a ton of stories about everything, but shared, like, a shitload of Ralphie May stories, and it was cool to listen back on it, to, like, reminisce a little bit and get a glimpse into the type of person that he was. One thing that I wanted to mention, like, on a bit of a lighter note, and that I guess, like, comics would appreciate, is a joke that Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, said about Ralphie May, actually. And it was, Ralphie May was, like, on a diet, and he was like the type of obese that, like, he was a really big dude, so if he lost a lot of weight, like, you wouldn't notice, really. And, you know, it's not like a knock on him, it's just, like, he's that overweight, like, must have been like 400 or 500 pounds, like some crazy shit like that. And he, like, started, like, a vegan diet, and somebody told Gabriel Iglesias, and I heard this, like, secondhand, so you guys are hearing this, like, third hand, but somebody told Gabriel Iglesias, like, yo, Ralphie May's he's lost like 100 pounds, and, you know, he's doing a vegan diet. And Gabriel Iglesias, without skipping a beat, supposedly says, a vegan diet? What the hell is he eating? Crops? And I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, I had to share that with you guys, and I'm sure Ralphie May would be, like, one of the first to, like, crack up, like, when he heard that, or if he heard that now. And I don't know, just sucks. Died, like, really young, 45 years old.